Let's create a simple currency converter in this video. I'll be working mainly with just two currencies, British pounds and US dollars. I've created a project and now let me just create a simple welcome message here. Welcome to Dara's currency converter. Alright, and then what I want to do is take in my pound sterling and try to convert that to dollars, take in dollars and try to convert that to USD. So what I can do is create a class called currency, and then what I can do is create an utility for that. I'll make this a static class, and what I want to do is I also want to create an enumeration of the list of currencies. Okay, so I want to have an enum of currency lists. So I have pounds and I have USD. Those are my two currencies. So inside here, what I want to do is have a static method that does my conversion for me. So I would say static double convert. Then I pass in the value inside here. I make that the double, so that's the amount, and then I want to pass in the currency. You know what, let me not make this currency list, let me make this currency. Currency. And then I start writing the code for that. Okay, let me name this class currency utility so I can get rid of that conflict. And what I want to do here is say if the currency that I'm converting from is British pounds, currency dot GBP, I want to return the USD value for that. So I just want to return. So currently the rate for USD, for GBP to USD rather, is £1 is $1.37. So that is what I'll put in here. So I want to return the amount value that I pass in multiplied by 1.37, and that's that bit of code. If the currency is USD, that means the query, the input value that I'm getting, if it's USD, I want to return amount value divided by 1.37 because I'm going the other way around. That's as simple as it is. You know what, let's make this an else if, or what I can do over here is say declare a double value here, return amount, and then assign this over here. Then finally I would return my return amount. Let me complete this properly. and I should be fine, I think. Oh, I need to assign this. I need to make this start from a particular value, so I'll just initialize it to 0, because of course I'll be changing the values inside here. Now I've created the utility as simple as I want to. Now I can say I want to determine what currency I want to convert from. So I'm gonna say create a new line over here. What currency do you have? So you can put in USD or GBP as the input. So let's say 1 for GBP, 2 for USD. You know what? Let me call it pounds to USD converter. So because we're only working with 2 values here. All right. Okay. So I have pounds, I put in 1. I have USD, I put in 2. So what I want to do first is say int, you know what, let me make this an implicit type. The currency I want to convert to is currency from. So that's the value the user puts in, would be, what I'm doing here is called casting. Okay, so I turn this to an integer. User input, that's console.readline. Console.readline. But first I need to do an in.parse over here. So casting here would not work normally. So I need to do an in.parse instead of this. I'll do the casting to the type I want to later on, but I first need to do an in.parse. Remember, we can try and catch exceptions here, but we are assuming all the inputs here will be fine. So what I'll do over here now is I will convert this into my currency. Because it's an integer now, I can get in the value for it. Now enumerations by default start from 0. So I'll make this start from 1 so that I can match it to my input values. So enumerations, this will be 0, this will be 1. So you see 1. If I remove this assignment that I got for it, I will have 0. So I need to make this 1 such that it will match my user inputs, because it will be crazy if I ask my users to put in 0 for the first input. A normal user would not understand how this placeholder stuff work inside C#. So I'll need to turn this into 1. So now that I've converted this into a currency, I now need to get in the amount. So I'll do my console.writeLine. How much do you want to convert? Then you put in that value. double.parse console.readline. Once I do that, I'm good to go. So I can now say my converted amount equals, I can have an interpolated string over here. Then I put in the value that I get out of it. So that would be okay, convert. I'll just call the convert method. Then I pass in the value, that is the amount to convert, comma, the currency I'm converting from. And of course I need to call this full class, so I'll call currency utility utility dot convert. By default, this method is private, so by default, if I don't put an access modifier, it becomes private. So I need to make this public, or at least internal. You see, the error just goes away like that. Then I can output this finally now to my console. Console, the right line, the converted amount. Actually, I don't need to put this around here. All right, let's run this. No, not dot run p. This is .net run p. And then I put in my simple currency converter. Let's see if that would work. So I got pounds. I want to convert 20 pounds. I get in $27 for this. Let's check the live currency converter. I put in $20. I get in 27.45 pounds, which is fair. Let's convert USD to pounds. So here I got $20 and I want to convert that to pounds. I get in 14.59 over here. This is 14.57. Just a little bit of maths there is what we need to fix. So we are actually correct. So that's a little bit of simple currency converter using some of the knowledge we have gained so far. In the next video, I will talk about the further things you can do with learning C#, the things you can achieve with it. See you in that video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will get notifications when I post new videos on this channel. See you in another video. Goodbye.